Good morning. It's Anand here from Osho, Ireland for another uh, meditation from the Book of Secrets. And today's one is the 58th meditation technique. And the instructions for this one is: this so-called universe appears as a juggling, a picture show. To be happy, look upon it. So what does this mean? This whole universe appears as a juggling, a picture show. To be happy, look upon it so. So the first two elements to me would be, and what Osho shares is that this whole world is like a drama, and that he encourages us not to be too serious. And it's funny because this week I've been really serious about things, and I was just rereading what Osho shares in this particular technique, and I've taken things really, really serious. I think I can suffer from a lot of seriousness. And when you look at life very seriously and it can be a block to happiness. He says if you can look to the whole world as a drama, you will regain your original consciousness. The dust gathers because you are so serious. That seriousness creates problems. And we are so serious that even while seeing a drama, we gather dust. And I don't know, I'm feeling really stuck with this technique, I'll be really honest. I don't even know what to talk about. He uses the Indian word leela, which means play, to be playful. And I feel like I'd be a fraud if I was to turn around and say I can be playful, but I'm very serious. So I can be really serious, so I don't even know what to talk about in this technique. But there's something that he shares that's kind of struck me. I was brought up as Christian, and before I discovered Osho, I was searching through other Christian faiths. I was raised as a Catholic, and I dabbled in becoming a born again Christian and an evangelist and a Jehovah Witness. I almost became a Jehovah Witness. Thank God I didn't. And something that Osho says here, he says, that struck me right now, and why I'm probably struggling to talk in this technique. In India, we have called this world not a creation of God, but a play, a game, a leela. This concept of leela is beautiful because creation seems serious. The Christian, the Jewish God is very serious. Even for a single disobedience, Adam was thrown out of the Garden of Eden. And not only was he thrown out, because of him, the whole humanity. And you know something, Osho says this, and I always felt this about the whole story of Genesis, and it pissed me off, was, God says to Adam and Eve, don't eat from the tree of fruit and knowledge, or whatever it's called. And it's a setup. It's a complete setup. They were set up to fail. Because you say to someone, don't do that, of course they're going to want to do it, And I always challenge, and this is my words, not Osho's, this concept of we were born without original sin and Adam was pure and innocent, and only for him being tempted by Eve and the snake and all of that baloney. Well, if we were so pure and innocent, then we wouldn't have got tempted. No, it was a setup. The whole thing was a setup, and then we've been perpetually punished ever since. And my seriousness comes from this real strong Christian conditioning I have in me of atonement I need to atone all the time. And it's bullshit. I don't need to atone. So, as I'm kind of grappling in the dark with this particular technique, Osho invites us for 7 days to oh, I took off my glasses. He invites us for 7 days, take everything as a drama, just as a show. These 7 days will give you many glimpses of your Buddha nature, of your inner purity, and once you have the glimpse, you cannot be the same again. You will be happy, and you cannot conceive of what type of happiness can happen to you, because you have not known any happiness. You have known only degrees of unhappiness. Sometimes you are more unhappy, and sometimes less unhappy. And when you are less unhappy, you call it happiness. You don't know what happiness is because you cannot know. When you have a concept of the world in which you are taking it very seriously, you cannot know what happiness is. Happiness happens only when you are grounded in this attitude. So I invite you to maybe look at your seriousness. Maybe you're more playful. And try this technique for 7 days to treat the world as a drama. Everything that's work, all those serious meetings that we all talk stuff at, and you kind of know it's ludicrous and everyone takes it very seriously, and it's almost like life and death, and it doesn't really matter, really, not in the big scheme of things. So see if you can try and play with this, and see what comes out for you. So today's not so much us doing a technique together. It's more of an exploration that you can do for yourself. And for me, I'm only really aware of how serious I am. I can be playful from time to time, but mostly not. And I'm inviting myself to look at the world as play for 7 days too, with nothing to lose from trying. So I'll see you for next Sunday at 11 for the 59th technique. These are witnessing techniques, so see what comes out within your witnessing. Have a lovely day, and thanks for joining. Bye bye.